What's up, fellow moms and dads? Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Armani and I am on a journey to learn to my kids because I am a mom. Why? Let's talk about back talk. So, my daughter's 3, okay? And my son soon will be 2. Yeah, tell me about it. So, my daughter is in the phase that she feels as though she has enough opinion to backlash at me now. Okay, well, I'm not having that. Let's just say I was raised in a very big home, and any of us that tried that, well, we didn't want those repercussions again. So we took mine and paid attention to not let that happen again. So I feel like back talk is and can be a part of a tantrum. I feel like back talk can be rubbed off when they're in daycare, when they're in school, when they're hanging out with friends, that kind of thing. So there's one way where you're raised in home, right? And then when you go to school, when you hang out with your kids, you see other kids being themselves in the free environment. So you see how they act with their family, how they act with their friends, and it can rub off on your child. Now, with your teachings, if your teaching is strong enough, it's up to your child to be able to realize, okay, mom told me that's not something I should say, or that's a bad word. But just because you see them saying it and you see them doing it doesn't mean that you're supposed to do it or you're okay to do it. That's when they have to make these choices on their own and choose right or choose wrong. You want to allow peer pressure to, and we all have succumbed to peer pressure at some point. So there is no perfect child. There's no way that a child cannot be enticed by peer pressure. So again, we all make mistakes. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna be overboard in discipline. No, I mean, you gotta learn a few times and then you have to bump your head a few times before you get it. So back talk, I feel like it's very important to teach your child what words not to say, or when is it appropriate to talk back. And I'm saying, like, when you're facing a bully. I'm saying, like, when you're in a situation where you feel like you need to fight for your life, or, you know, something appropriate. The fact that I take care of you, I love you, I clothe you, I feed you, I play with you, I dress you, I teach you, I love you. The fact that I am your mother, period, I should not get no kind of disrespect. Granted, there will be times that I will get disrespect, and it's gonna happen, and I'm not liking to see it coming, but hey, it's gonna happen. I have a daughter and a son, so I'm gonna view both standpoints on that. Not at 3 years old. I was at the point in the beginning when I first became a mom that just like when I was pregnant and I didn't want nobody around me that smoked, I didn't want to inhale cigarette smoke. I didn't want anybody to, just like when the baby was first born, you must wash your hands before you touch the baby. I don't want nobody to curse around my kids. So I was telling everybody, you know, please watch your mouth. I'd appreciate it if you didn't say certain words around my kids. I don't want to raise my kids like that with cursing, so I'd appreciate it if you can watch your mouth when you're around them. You know what I mean? Like, okay, there is one level of respect that I should be able to be granted for that, because this is how I choose to raise my children. But then after a while, I started to be told, listen, because I'm, let's say, some kind of family member, or let's say some kind of close friend to you, I'll respect you that way, and I won't say these certain words around them. But then they started opening my eyes and saying, but you do realize there are other people out here that you cannot stop saying that around your kids. There are people that really don't give a crap. So you have to teach your child not to repeat those things. It's going to be inevitable for them to hear it. There are going to be times where you're not around and you're not going to be able to protect them from certain things that they hear. But you, in turn, just must teach them this is not good to say or to do, or, you know, yes, there are going to be times you're going to be upset and you're going to feel some kind of way and you're going to say a few things. But there's a certain level, like within your age bracket, there's a certain level that you are entitled to. So at 3 years old, no, you should not be saying any curse words. No, you should not be saying some things that I've heard kids say, not my kids, but I've heard kids tell their parents to kiss their tail and, you know, all that kind of stuff. I feel like a 3-year-old should know how to say any of that. So far, my daughter's not saying curse words. She has slipped out and said a curse word like maybe twice, but it wasn't directed at me. It was more so like with some kind of music that she's heard around, you know, hanging around friends or friends and their kid, or when she goes to play dates and the brothers and sisters are listening to that kind of music. She has yelled out a curse word or two, but for the most part, her back talks these days are, but mommy, I just don't want to. Like if I'll tell her, okay, it's bedtime, or if I'll tell her, okay, it's bath time, come on, let's get undressed, let's get ready to take a bath. Or if I'll tell her, okay, we're gonna be done watching watching TV in a few minutes and then we're gonna get ready to do something else. She doesn't want to get ready to do something else. She doesn't want to go to bed. She doesn't want to finish up eating, or she doesn't want to get ready for a bath. That's when she back talks me. So it's not like, it's a little bit of a tantrum, but it's mostly her expressing what she do not want to do. So like I said, with these videos, it's because I'm learning my kids and I'm realizing she has some kind of opportunity to have some kind of feeling when it comes to having some kind of attitude. She's 3, she's a female. It's gonna take some time for us to, you know, learn each other and be able to realize, okay, I'm 3, there's certain things I shouldn't do. And me as her mom, I'm your mom, there's certain things that I will not allow you to do. There are certain things that you can do, but not at 3 years old. So again, brand new mom. My son, with his back talk, mostly he just says no because he's still learning to talk right now. So he can say words, but as far as sentences, he's finally starting to put words together into sentences. But at this point, it's mostly no. If I tell him, puppy, come on, let's go, let's get ready to do this, and he'll say no, and if I take him by the hand, he'll yank away. That's not back talk yet, but it's leading to it. Give me some experiences you guys have experienced, and how do you feel like you have dealt with it? You feel like worked for you that may work for me? Help me out with some feedback and some situations that you might have experienced that I'm experiencing right now that may help me. So like this video, share it with other parents that are experiencing back talk and ways that they can handle it. My mom used to smack us in the mouth. Like, I'm gonna tell you right now, we used to get smacked in the mouth, or we used to get our tail kicked. Some people are still old school and they feel like a good old-fashioned behind whooping works. I don't always feel that. My kids get disciplined, but I don't always feel to that extent. So I don't know, maybe that's why I'm getting the experience that I'm getting right now. I don't know. But again, like this video if you like it, share it with all kinds of parents all over the place, and leave a comment. Again, help us grow. We're new to this. I upload every week, and thank you so much, and continue to look forward to watching the other videos. Oh yeah, and don't forget, live. What is it about a toddler's mind that they cannot grasp the word share? It's like just second nature to a toddler. Everything is mine, 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 mine. Sharing that toddlers cannot grasp. There are gonna be times where mommy can't afford to get you both one. So you have to share sometimes. And that means you're limited to whatever it is.